Delay of game. Offense.
These two-point conversions. Tricky enough. You don't want to add to the degree of difficulty by backing up 5. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do with it.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Morton. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. The running back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running back searching for a hole. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Got his man on the outside. Looking for the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown,
love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you, and that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Looking for a crease. It's Gee. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. It's complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. They go to the counter. To the 20-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football game.
Dashes him in the middle. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that.
Fighting his way from every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Team, and they look like it right now.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 15. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Arizona State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The new popular, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Morton. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And the rush will get to him at the 25. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. He can't make the connection on the soft toss.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Offense facing the right.
On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe.
We're just about ready to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And the Utes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Morton. Gets it to the back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Big play, takes him into bust territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Proctor. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils have this offense rolling. Just keep slinging it. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back.
Man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
turn there, steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Fires to the right. Makes a connection. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. He's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They believe they can run right here. He breaks a tackle. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking for a man. It's Morton. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Offense in an empty set. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him to go back on the attack. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. Try to make up for... Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Utes send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. Quick pass on the jet motion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Caught close to the marker, it's Proctor. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The play action fake. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the punishment has been extended. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring. Bringing it back.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Back to pass, it's Morton. He's got him. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, the defense defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something. And
lost one deep down the right side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw on line, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That is no good. Guys, they didn't get the field goal there, but still a 22-point lead to work with. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Got the quick pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. The give to the tailback. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down.
And I think this offense ran the football knowing it's in fourth down territory. It's fourth and short. It's go time, almost near midfield. To me, this is green light. I got to stay aggressive. I'm losing, but the situation favors me in fourth and short.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. It's caught. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game, we're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Oh, he makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Utes racing to the line in the hurry up. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Utes! How about this? These guys are going for 2.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got the first down and more. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Sun Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils! You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And the offense takes control of this football game. But I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Back to throw, it's Morton. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Utes come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Wants to throw again. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Dumps it off in the flat. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Back to throw, it's Morton. He's got the back in the middle. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Utah! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. He'll try it again, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Makes the catch. It's Proctor. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having to